It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
Saturday College Hoops. How about Illinois taking on the Zags in Spokane? Looking at Gonzaga, an 11-point favorite. Big number here. The total on the game is 144. Let's start with the visitors, Ricky. They started off extremely well in Maui. They get the job done there. Nice win over Butler to win the title. This is the top, this might surprise some people, the top three-point shooting team in the country.
So far. They haven't really played anybody except Butler, but I was very impressed. They beat Butler by 17 the day after Butler beat North Carolina. Of course, that might have been part of the thing, too. Butler had beaten North Carolina the day before. This is an Illinois team that's been very impressive already so far this year. They were picked 10th in the Big Ten by Blue Ribbon college basketball yearbook, and that's the Bible in college basketball. To go through the schedule so far and be as impressive as they have is, it's surprising to me. Maybe it's just me, but it's surprising to me that they've gone through. Brandon Paul, been terrific though. 18 a game, 4.8 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and that's the key.
Well, icing on top of the cake, I mean, this is found money for the Illini here. Joseph Bertrand, out last year with a knee injury, and we just saw their last game against Georgia Tech. This kid stepped up with 15 points. If they can get him rolling, that just makes us an even deeper team.
That makes them deeper, and anytime you have a great point guard, you have a chance. Not that I'm saying I like their chances going into Gonzaga, one of the toughest places to play in the country, but.
Well, the one thing we've seen with Illinois, they'll mix and match their defense. They actually went zone. It's primarily a man team, went zone to ignite a run in their last outing. All right, let's talk about the Zags. Very early in the season, watched a home game with Gonzaga. They, at home, and those fans are insane. It's a bandbox, and they just step on teams' necks. They keep launching threes, and few had the starters in, like with a minute and a half to go in a game with a 30-point lead. So, I mean, if you're going to lay big wood with a team, you know you're going to get a good run with your money here with this team.
With Gonzaga, yeah. You're talking about a team that beat West Virginia, although West Virginia struggled.
Oh, that was awful.
They beat them 84-50. They beat Oklahoma 72-47. They beat Davidson, who's a very good team that won 25 games last year with 5 starters back. They beat them 81-67. So they haven't had a close game. I mean,
and I think the number's a little inflated. I just, right out of the gate looking at it, and I think if you get it early, you just spit out all those numbers, and we know Gonzaga runs and gets fired up at home. The over might be the way to go here if Illinois shoots well.
Yeah, the over might be the way to go, and you're looking at a Gonzaga team with 5 guys in double figures, 4 more guys that average 7 a game or more. So they're almost looking at, they go 9 deep, and they're all quality players, and I just think they have too much depth. They're really solid. They have too much experience for this Illinois team, but it's a big number.
All quality information when Ricky Herron's in the hot seat. I'm Brian Blessing. We thank you for stopping by the Line Makers on Sporting News. Good luck this weekend in college hoops.